Hello there, my lovely Legionnaires.
Hi, hi. What is this?
It's just me and Mortis today. I'm tired.
Yips.
Is...
Tired and gay. Ayo, God.
Damn. Listen, I'm tired, but I know that if I'm by myself, I'm just not gonna talk. So I need to have somebody here.
So, hi, what is this?
So Mortis, is getting into Pokemon.
Yeah. I'm being bullied.
He says.
He says as if he's not also into this. My fear is when we bring the pros TM to the table. That's when the fear sets in.
Oh, like when TP and Realm and Steven are gonna start saying words at you? We were talking about this last night. God damn it. I have to get my fucking lighter. This isn't working. My matches!
Oh?
We were talking about this the other night. So I showed Dio all of the Pokemon. So he could get a better idea of what he was working with. And I was talking to Brooke, and she's like, oh, so I take it you didn't, like, talk about, like, stats or numbers, and I'm like, no, I just showed him the funny little guys. I'm lighting a candle, sorry.
Oh, no, no worries.
I keep forgetting my mic will pick that up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was showing him the Pokemon last night. And we were I was sharing, we have a I have a GC because the plan was we're getting Mortis into Pokemon. The two of us are gonna play Soul Silver together.
And in return, he can play Skyrim.
Skyrim, I think I want to play on stream.
Yeah, we can do that on stream. Okay, do you remember back in like 2022 we were talking about like, oh, haha, we'll have you play Skyrim. But we're gonna download a bunch of mods into your game and we're not gonna tell you.
That's what Justin was suggesting we do. I want to do that really bad. I think that'd be funny.
I've had a mod list for you in my server of all the shit I want to haunt your game with since 2022 when we were originally talking about it.
I want the Melon Man spell.
Oh, the Melanatronach, yeah. Actually, is that for special? Well, hold
on.
I think I set you up for regular Skyrim. Yeah, okay.
I'm going to regale chat with some of the things you said last night.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Going backwards. Thought Charon was a girl.
Yeah, that happened with a couple characters.
Grusha, I'm not gonna hold against you, because we all thought Grusha was a girl until Pokemon Company said no, that's a man, and we were like, oh, okay. Based, honestly. We love all this non-binary rep in Scarlet and Violet. But, Charon is a funny one.
Yeah. Gang, don't at me, I don't know.
The quote from Oink Alone, my wife and I saw you from across the bar and liked your vibe.
Because they looked like a weird polyamorous couple.
It's really fucking funny. Oh yeah! I forgot. Realm wanted me to show you something.
Oh, yeah?
Chef Cramsey's.
Chef Cramsey's? Oh my god. Yeah. That's the spit and swallow. No, the swallow and spit bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Cramorant.
I forgot the name. Cramorant. There we go. The one that looks mildly traumatized.
A little more than mildly, I think, personally.
Yeah. Like a good mild to severe.
Described Hatterene as being built like a Kill la Kill character.
Yeah.
My poor neurodivergent child. I have beef with Pokemon fans. How dare they disrespect my daughter Limona like that? My poor neurodivergent child. Factually true.
Real.
Preferred Passimian to Oranguru.
Mm-hmm.
You really liked monkeys.
I really like the Pokemon monkeys, which is funny because I'm not like a monkey person typically. Like I don't have any attachment there.
I mean, we're all monkey people technically.
True. But I mean in the sense of like, so you have your thing with like elephants.
Mm-hmm.
That's not, I don't have that.
I like elephants if they're a very particular shape.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, when seeing a Shinotic, said, if I'm minding my business and I saw him in the dark, I'd kill myself.
Yeah. I said what I said.
Also would kill himself in the presence of a Galvantula.
Mm-hmm. But that's because I'm arachnophobic.
I'm surprised that Joltik triggered the arachnophobia.
It's the eyes and the mouth. That's the yellow one with the 4 eyes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the eyes specifically and like the little mouth. It might just be a fur pattern, but like the mouth was really what like just
Brooke loves Joltik despite also being very arachnophobic.
Yeah.
We were joking about this, that like Brooke, so arachnophobic that if I show her a picture of a spider, she'll freak out. Also, Brooke, 2 of my favorite Pokemon are Araquid and Joltik.
That's crazy. That's so real though. Daedalus pause. What do you mean I'm afraid of gay spiders? What?
Joltik.
Joltik is gay?
Yeah.
Oh, well, happy Pride. Okay, can I share with you an opine?
Of course.
I've decided that... Okay, I'm going to actually preface this by saying you cannot judge me. I'm just pulling it up as reference.
Rollicking start.
As like a body reference. I want to make a fighting type gym leader for my guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've decided to start with the trainers rather than like a Pokemon player TM, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to think of like body type for a fighting type. Like, so again, we were talking about how there were the 3, the fan base likes their triple combo gym badges.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Mortis sent me, so for chat's reference, Mortis sent me somebody talking about the concept of gyms with 3 types instead of just 1, so that they can be more of a theme as opposed to like as opposed to being monotyped.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, continue.
Okay.
Just so chat knows where we were at.
Yeah. It was like an infographic on Reddit. If you look up Pokemon gym leaders, it's like one of the first things to come up on the images. But like, so I've decided I want him to be a fighting type, and I have like an idea of what he looks like in my head, like his face and whatnot. Vaguely, it's really just his hair. But I'm trying to figure out like body type.
Mm-hmm.
I can't decide if I want him to be more like a lean fighter or more like top heavy. You can't see the motion I'm making. I'm making the type of motion, like top heavy, you know?
No, I get you.
Mm-hmm. So I've sent you the images that I'm currently looking at. Legally, you cannot judge me.
I probably
It's not
will.
about the... It's not... Listen! It's just what I had saved, and I like the art.
It's only 2 of the 4 this time.
Yeah.
Who's the artist that did the Bucky one?
The Bucky one? Let's see. That is an artist named Grace Heart Art.
Send me a link.
Yeah. I don't know anything about them. I don't follow them. Their art just popped up on my my feed, and I'm like, oh, I will see.
I know that 3rd one.
Yeah.
Very intimately familiar with that 3rd one.
Yeah, the fucking image series that artist did, yeah.
Is Mortis using gay porn for OC creation again? As is his wanton way.
No, it's not necessarily. It's just pinups. This time.
For now.
For now. For the reference of chat, I've chosen a Bucky image, half of a Gojo from Ventuskull, Chris SSD's Nanami art, one of the pieces from that series, and then another Ventuskull Nanami, but from the back.
Triangular is the vibe I'm seeing.
Yeah, I definitely want that triangle shape. There's also this one that I'm looking at too, in terms of like body type.
Also, like,
yo, they drew the Punisher. Shut the fuck up. Sorry.
Well, that better be in my fucking DMs right now.
Say less. The Grace Heart Art one. Oh, they drew... Jesus. Jesus!
Made him wide.
Dog, hold on.
I'd make his head a little bigger and make his arms a little fucking smaller. Jesus Christ.
I think they were working off model for,
Yeah, I know. Oh, I'm aware.
Well, some variation of model TM. Look at what they fucking did to Cap. Actually, okay.
I forget how expressive my model is sometimes.
Yeah?
Because I watched in my peripheral vision, I had like a natural like facial expression and I watched my eyebrows just... Damn.
Yeah. I'm also like...
Okuda did too good a job on the rig job for my model, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, look at what they did to Magneto.
Peter's good. Oh, he looks so sweet.
I love the way that they drew Peter.
The fucking hip cutouts?
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know what it... You know? It's really surprising to me that out of all of the rivals men, the one the community is kind of gravitating towards is Magneto.
I'm not surprised.
I do like the way
Tina,
this artist
the
colors,
Rapidash
though.
is here again.
Oh. Peter, the mudslide is here.
Pina, the Mudsdale is here.
Mudsdale, there we go. Chit-chat, I'm learning Liam Peeves.
Me, I think there's a chance that Mortis will get into Pokemon, but I'm not sure. I'll be okay if he doesn't, but it would be really nice if we could bond about this. Not even 24 hours later, I receive a DM. Hey, would it be crazy if I wanted to make my own Pokemon region? Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Here's the thing. Yeah, I'm not sold yet.
But
really, it's just about how the gameplay goes, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my whole thing is like, and I know this is so fucking stupid, but I want to make a gym leader, but I don't want to step on any other gym leader toes in canon. So I'm like, let me just make my own region about it. Which is stupid, I know, but still.
That's how it starts.
Very cool.
I still want to finish the roulette region. I have all of my concepts still. I just...
Yeah, I get that.
Pokemon is crack cocaine for the autistics. Yeah.
Logan, apparently.
I find that traditionally, there is overlap, but I find that for the most part, it's you either become a Sonic kid or a Pokemon kid.
Sweats, because I became neither.
How much do you know about Sonic the Hedgehog?
Everything I've learned about him is against my will. Also, everything I've learned about him is through osmosis, through the DeviantArt ranting community.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I forget consistently how many Sonic people are in my friend group. And then I say a thing, and they appear.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, I'm friends with a bunch of autistic millennials. Of course you like Sonic. You leave my collecting autism out of this!
That's crazy.
He's got principles in regards to Magneto. He's got principles in that sexy, brooding, revolutionary, freedom fighter, terrorist vibe.
You're not wrong.
Judges you on file format choice. I'm going to convert a Word doc into a PDF and you can do nothing about it.
Damn.
People are like, oh, if you want to kill boomers, ask them to digitally sign a PDF, but like, I don't know how to express to you that I'm a millennial and I don't know how to digitally sign a PDF.
Yeah. I didn't even know that was a thing. I feel like I had saved something. And now I can't find it.
It's so difficult to like... Yeah, but you know how to figure it out and Google it. This is true.
Fair point, you got me there.
Cogent argument. You got me in one. So this character doesn't have a name yet. But I know she's my Unova, so my black and white trainer.
Yeah.
I wanted her...
She's very cunty.
Yeah, I wanted her to be a very, like, Devil Wears Prada style, like, supermodel. Because I'm a fan of, like, the idea of... I like characters that are really, like, harsh and aggressive becoming softened over the course of an adventure with their friends.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry, by the way.
The Alibi
is having like the Alibi is having a consistent bark. I'm here, but I'm fucking. Okay, I think that did it.
But like her. You want to see me make a Sonic OC?
You should.
I'd make a Sonic OC.
I love how the choices were the OC or Sonato. That's crazy.
James, why do you want me to draw Sonato so bad? This is like the third time you've brought it up, my man. Do you want me to draw Sonato?
Well, Heaton's commissions are open. You could design their fan kid.
I could design their fan kid. I could make a Sonic OC. That could be a fun stream.
Yeah. I have one too. Have I shown you, Kara?
No?
Fourscore and like when I was still a minor TM, I made a Sonic OC for Fun TM. And she was a bat.
Makes sense. Ooh. I like her colors.
Yeah, thank you.
What on God's No Longer Green Earth is Sonato? You put a W at the end of that? That's the Sonic and Shadow ship?
I'm sorry, this is like old art.
Still a minor, so the year is 2010. Don't say that.
No, not 2010. Closer to like 2016, 2017.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Stop reminding me of how much younger you are than me.
This one's only a sketch, but it's more recent, as in like, oh wait. That's the old art. This one's more recent though, as in like maybe a month ago. Or
Cute.
whenever the fuck Ellie left to go see the Sonic movie.
Why she got one rolled up pant leg?
It's not rolled up, it's cropped.
Why?
Yes.
Cool.
And then I drew her as a human with knuckles once. Also circa 2016, 2017.
We have very similar yet very disparate takes on human Knuckles.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was the take 16-year-old me had on Knuckles, but yeah.
It's funny because your art looks so different, but like I can see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It still looks... Oh, I'm sorry, bud.
It's still yours. I can still see you in it.
Yeah. And it's like, I feel like my art hasn't changed at all. And then I look at like an older piece and a newer piece and I'm like, oh, wait a second.
The wisps of what you would become.
Mm-hmm.
Coco? I don't know. But like, I had to... So, when I was, looking for references, because I have, like, a couple of, comfort zone body types.
Mm-hmm.
And I've discovered that, like, it is actively become more difficult for me to draw thinner characters than bigger ones. Because usually my characters are very solid.
Yeah.
But I knew I wanted her to be built like a supermodel. I wanted her to be tall and long and very skinny. But then as I'm working on this, I keep looking at her proportions and keep being like, that's wrong. That's wrong.
It's not something you're used to.
No, because, like, her clothes don't make her look wide enough. And so I'm like, she looks like a box. And I'm like, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Dumbass, they do look like that. Supermodels are like... They are rectangles, bestie. They're not... They do not possess hourglass shapes.
I've decided I'm gonna get started on my other gym leader first. Because I'm having too many thoughts about the male one.
What's the female one gonna do?
I'm thinking maybe grass type, fairy type, and then one other type, but I'm not sure.
Dark type.
Ooh, maybe.
I think that'd be a hell of a combination.
Because I have... Okay. There is an OnlyFans model that I used to follow on, like, a different account. Yeah.
Rollicking start.
Let me find a safe for work picture of her. There we go.
Yeah, supermodels are... They're... Oh, she's pretty.
She's really pretty, and she has this very, like, ethereal, cozy, like, vibe about her. In a lot of her photos, she has, like... It's always in some type of nature scene. There's always, like, a warm light. I'm gonna send you one that's a little bit more risque, TM.
Yeah, I'm not showing chat, so...
Yeah, no. I would hope not.
Oh, yeah! Okay.
But also, she's always surrounded by, like, plants and stuff. Like, in her own spaces, and also, like, outside, right? So I'm kind of, like, taking that. And also, I need to draw more, like, plus-sized characters. Which is weird for me, I feel, because I myself am plus-sized.
True.
But I don't draw a lot of plus-sized characters. But yeah, it's that, and there's always, like, this warm lighting around her, and I kind of like that.
Character design commissions you opened. What were you looking for the mood board part? Because I'm older than you, and they confuse the heck out of me.
Real?
So, a mood board is when you take a bunch of images together that, like, are the general vibe. I made the mistake of looking to my right.
I found that one too.
I didn't even comprehend the whole comic. I just saw the last two panels and was like, what? Jesus Christ. What the fuck was I saying?
Draw your attention. You were explaining mood boards?
Oh yeah, okay. So, you assemble a bunch of images together that, that give the general vibe of what you want. So, like, for example, you'd show a couple of different pictures of, like, this is the kind of outfit that I want. This is a picture of the color palette that I want. This is the kind of hair that I'd like. You know what I mean? Like, you just take the things together that, like, make up the elements that you think are cool, and then it's my job to take those things and put them together into, like, a completed design. Mortis is denying a senior citizen knowledge. /J,
What?
I am only... Mortis is denying a senior citizen knowledge. /J, I am only 33.
look at the other one that I sent you.
So true.
Yeah.
That is what he does in Veilguard. Factually true.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, so I am gonna do more of the, I'm gonna pull up a reference of a mood board. I am going to do more of the randomized Veilguard playthrough, but I think, tense fingers together, I think I want to record it and then put it on the YouTube channel as a Let's Play.
Ooh.
Because I want to do it with you.
With me? Yeah! Always. I'm always ready for date. You have no clue how down I am for dates at all time. Well, you do have an idea. I've been harassing you about this almost every night this week.
So this is like, for example, this is a mood board for my Ares design for my epic animatics. So like, you grab a bunch of like disparate images of like, so like I knew that I wanted like more Greco-Roman armor, but I also wanted some like more modern stuff. Some references of gas masks, some ideas of like a larger gauntlets, some like just some general like just general stuff that's like the vibe that you want to curate. For
your character.
For your character. So you have to give me a mood board so that way I kind of like roughly know what I'm doing at any given minute. Just so I have, like, an idea of the direction you want me to go in. More YouTube for Daedalus. It's true.
More YouTube for Daedalus.
There's some games that I've been, like, wanting to play, but I've just been, the more and more I think about them, the more I think they're not really, like, stream content. Besides, Area Millennial yearns for the age of the Let's Play, so...
Yeah, me too.
Because there's some things that, like, Veilguard is something I like playing in, like, fits and bursts. And
Same.
I also, now that I've had my, now that the autism's calmed down, it's not gone away, it's just calmed down. I was like, I would like to take a little break from it for a little bit, and then we'll come back to it later. But instead of going back for streaming, I was like, no, I think I want to do what I did with, my first time playthrough, where I just want to take my time.
Yeah.
Do you have a prototype drawing from a friend of mine I could include? Not gonna lie, it's gonna be quite a few pics of my cat. No, that's fine. Fair warning, the character design commissions will be, like, substantially more expensive. I have, like, a rough estimate on my, commission sheet, I think. But they'll be more expensive because they require more work. I have to be in direct contact with you as opposed to, like, my, my regular comms where I just take them and draw. The special interest isn't dead, merely slumbering. Factually true.
That is how it be.
There were people in my friend group who didn't know that I liked Dragon Age as much as I did, and then Veilguard came out and I was annoying.
we were annoying.
True.
I still have to finish Veilguard.
You have a machine. You have a machine that's not a potato now, so you can.
Yeah, I can run it. Let the lust of Skyrim.
You can finally. Will you really let your old ex seduce you when Davrin is right there?
Yes, because I've been... Okay, it's not just about that. It's also because, hi, my name's Mortis. I'm trying to make YouTube content. And I know the people who watch my streams like some of my Skyrim content. So I'm, like... I'm working on something. For those of you who are... I don't think any of you guys know who he is. But, there used to be a creator called Nova Jam, who would make these Skyrim reviews that were completely silent. He had no actual, like, commentary, except for, like, explanation of, like, what's going on, right?
I watched those videos. That motherfucker had commentary.
He didn't say a word.
But I know.
You didn't hear his voice once. You knew exactly what he was thinking and how he was feeling, and it was great. It was so good. It was so funny. I kind of want to pick up the mantle, but I want to make it my own. I still don't want to give any commentary because I don't want to have to make that type of like judgment call, right? Dash Butch, are you doing soup twitchies? Oh my goodness. Because I don't want to have to make a judgment call on that. So like, I have a lot of thoughts and feelings and opinions about the Rigmore or Bruma mods, but some of the thoughts aren't things that I can say. So instead, just showing, hey, what the fuck is going on here? That's a good, like... It's good to just say, hey, what the fuck is this? Shine a light on it, and then move on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I have so many fucking negative opinions there. But, like... I want to do something similar to that, and I'm starting with Kaiden, so I can record and get it out of the way and uninstall him as quickly as I fucking can. Because I didn't want to romance Kaiden, especially not fucking immersive features extended edition Kaiden. I want the revoiced. I want the sexy Scottish one. And also, I just really want to romance Flint, but I can't do that without making a new save. And I already started one. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
I really want this man to stop talking about piss.
I really want this man to stop talking about piss. Oh my god. I don't think I told you. The reason why people think it's like a piss fetish that's involved, apparently it's because the mod author TM, not saying which one, there was the thought that, like, she had a piss kink, right?
Mm-hmm.
And at first people were like, oh, it's like speculation. No, there's a point where you could see, like, the mods she was endorsing and tracking and following, and a lot of them were, like, piss related. And that's why people thought that she had a piss fetish.
This is kind of like a Yoshi's Egg kind of deal, isn't it?
I have no clue who that is.
Okay, it's not a who, it's a what.
Or what that is.
So,
I realized...
Yeah, there's a...
Yoshi's Egg. Okay.
So there's a bit... I don't remember where it originally happened. I think it was a Reddit thread? People who know will correct me. Yeah, of the, like, was like, oh, it's so funny to look at pictures of Yoshi pooping out eggs. It's so funny. Don't you think it would be funny if if you had pictures of him, like, pooping out eggs and then, like, looking embarrassed about it? I think that'd be funny.
Did you just make the eyes expression?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's kind of what it is.
Yeah, that's the bit. It's like, they keep telling you that, like, oh, it's because it's funny. It's because it's funny. And it's like, no, this is a fetish thing that you're asking for.
Yeah. No, that's exactly what it is, yeah.
I've learned that I quite like, drawing Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Purely because I like seeing how they adapt to my art style.
Yeah.
Because I've been practicing drawing, animals more.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Because I feel like one of the big things about my art, where I feel like my art's, coming up short,
Mm-hmm.
is that, animals are a tough thing for me to stylize.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm trying to learn how to draw, like, animals more so that they look on model, but they aren't so realistic.
Yeah.
And I find that drawing Pokemon really helps with that, because they're already simplified, so it's just a case of, like, I have to lean into, like, how do I want to shape your head so that way that it looks on model and also in style.
Yeah.
I really like
I'm trying
Glaceon.
Glaceon is pretty.
He picked Sylveon as his evolution of choice.
I did.
Playing to stereotype.
I just like the colors.
I bet you do.
Shapes and colors.
I bet you do, like, you a fan of the baby blue, powder pink, and white? You a fan of those?
Yeah, just a little bit. Where the fuck? No.
He didn't have a Fakemon question. Ask me your Fakemon question. That's one of the reasons that the roulette region was taking so long. Drawing Fakemon's hard.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Listen, every dumbass with a Twitter account thinks that they know how to design Pokemon better than Game Freak, and I can tell you from personal experience as somebody who's tried, no, you don't, you can't. It's why I'm not as judgmental about Pokemon designs, is because I've tried to make them. If you were to make the bug dragon type evolutions, what would you base them off of? That's a good fucking question. The bug and dragon types. I'm kind of enamored, personally, with, because we have a lot of representation of, like, Western dragons when it comes to dragon types in Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be interesting to, like, to really vary up the silhouette. I like the idea of making, like, an Eastern dragon-themed evolution, where you give it, like, a longer neck, and then, like, a longer body.
Kind of like Como.
Yeah. Make them a little weaselly, maybe?
Yeah.
I think that'd be cute. Like, lean more into, like, ferret proportions. Or, like a Sable's proportions, you know? Where they're fat and kind of long. And then give them, like, a bunch of, like, the neck fluff. Like how dragons have all the head fur, but just give them, like, a bunch of neck fluff. I think that'd be cute. A little mustache! Oh, that'd be so cute! bug type. Listen, I know what my heart says, and it's to make them fucked up and creepy, but I don't think that that would be right. Because inherently, the evolutions aren't particularly known for being unsettling to look at. Off the top of my dome, my heart says make them a little dragonfly-like, almost.
Ooh, yeah.
Fuzzy little moth creature could also be good, could also be good.
I didn't put them in here, did I? No, okay. I think I might have... I think I've actually made a Pokemon OC before.
Probably. A flea-ridden hive. Oh my god, the idea of a bug type and it's just a fleas! That's really funny. That's a little silly, I like that. Yes.
Okay. I drew my Pokemon team once, a long time ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what I don't know where it is, but I know that I have it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of, like, me finding it. I probably put it in here. I probably put it in, like, a stupid place.
Knowing you, I believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Has like 4 different Pokemon OC Sonas. Haha! Haha! I think this is number 6.
Real.
I like to have one for each region. Because I think you tell very different...
Found them.
You can tell very different stories in each region, and I like that.
Okay. I drew Gijinkas of the 3 Pokemon that I had on my team. And I had completely forgotten about the last one being moist. But I had the Mantine, Mr. Fisty, the Mankey, and then I fucking apparently had a Vaporeon named Moist.
That feels like you.
Yeah. It was also, like, 2016, but, you know. But
Look at this fucking twink!
It was a male Vaporeon.
It's the most breedable twink I've ever seen in my life.
It's a male Vaporeon! James, no. Mr. Fisty was not the pleasure Pokemon. That was the Rock'em Sock'em Pokemon. That was the Pokemon where you go face to face to, you die.
Mankey.
Mankey. But no, I think that's a trainer that I made. I may reuse that concept.
Oh, do you want me to tell them how you stereotyped yourself?
Yeah, go for it.
So, I had him pick his starters. And he picked... let me scroll up here. In order, Squirtle, Chikorita, Trico, which was an instant pick, insta-locked Trico, Chimchar, Tepig, Chespin, Litten, Scorbunny, and Fuecoco. And he made a comment about how he was afraid that he would do this, and then unconsciously did it.
I thought I was picking more grass types, gang. I'm being so real.
5 out of the 9 of them are fire types!
I thought I was picking more grass types. I thought I was safe.
Not beating the allegations today.
Not at all. Not ever.
I was like, listen, you can pick whatever starters you want. I will love you either way. And then the one Johto starter he said he had no interest in was Totodile, and I had to be like, I love him. I love him. This can't be a deal breaker. I love him.
Well, because I like Totodile, don't get me wrong. But fucking the rest of the lineup. Hold on.
Chikorita and Cyndaquil.
I can't remember what.
That's why I gave you their names, so you could look them up.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Cyndaquil was the one I had no interest in. It was kind of between Chikorita and Totodile.
My funny alligator boy.
Your funny, funky alligator.
We also had a great moment, and the fellow Pokemon heads out there will get this one, was Mortis looked at me and he was like, is it, like, normal that I'm looking at some of these, and, like, I like their first form, but not their second form as much, and I just wanna, is there a way to just keep them that way forever? And I'm like, welcome to it, bestie!
I felt seen. I felt so very seen.
I think everyone has that one Pokemon that's like, I like your first or second form more than your second or third.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a universal experience.
I'm glad. I don't want the Pokemon people to come after me.
No, I think that's a totally normal thing.
Also,
Everstones, yeah, exactly. I was like, yeah, Everstones, or you could just keep hitting B, it's totally fine. I'm like, there's some moves they won't learn if they don't evolve, but... And then he just went, I don't fucking care.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I think Pikachu counts.
For not using a reference, this is coming out really nice so far.
Yeah, I think Pikachu totally counts, because, like, if you don't want to ever use a Thunderstone on it, and you just want it to be a Pikachu forever, then yeah, I think that's fair. I think that, like, a Pokemon line, it should still get access to its moves as it levels up. It just shouldn't get stronger. Like, its base stat total shouldn't go up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what good is Mach Punch if it's only a Pikachu and its base stats are— Shut up! I don't care! I don't give a fuck! My brother in Christ, I do not care. I like the funny rat. Do not like the middle between Totodile and Feraligatr. I'm not a big fan of Croconaw either. But, like, Totodile's my example of that. Like, I like Feraligatr just fine, but if I could, I would just keep my baby boy forever. I love Totodile.
There was one... Let me look at the Bulbapedia. There was this one dragon type that... And Eaton can attest, I was stuck between, like, this one and another one.
Oh, Hydreigon!
Like, fighting for my life. Hydreigon, yeah.
Because he loved Dino!
I love Dino. I love Dino, and I love Dreepy.
Was stuck between, when picking pseudo-legendaries, was stuck, so stuck, between, Hydreigon and, fucking Dragapult, and not because of their final forms, but simply because. And then also, as we were scrolling through, out loud, so violently, shut up, let me see Gibble!
Yeah.
It was
Like mid-sentence, shut the fuck up, show me Gibble. Gibble.
No, that's it, we're calling him Gibble now!
Okay, cool.
It's my boy Gibble.
I'm still learning the names.
No, it's okay, I like Gibble. If Justin can insist that it's Jif, then that means it's Gibble.
Yeah, but Justin's wrong. But yeah, Gibble, Gabite, and Garchomp.
But yeah, I think it's totally normal for... I think every Pokemon fan has one Pokemon that they're like, I like you better when you were little.
Okay, cool. I'm glad. I feel so very seen. I like Dino, I like Zweilous, and I like Hydreigon, but I wish they gave... I wish they let him keep his funky haircut.
I agree.
Let him keep his bangs, the bang.
Oh yeah, Garchomp's shiny sucks. Here, I'm gonna show you. Don't look it up, I want to show you I want to show you physically.
Okay, cool, because I've already closed out of all the
Good, hang
Pokepedia
on.
tabs.
Let me... Let me make sure... Okay. So this is Garchomp.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Oh my god. Hello? Hold on. Okay, yep. Garchomp.
So as chat can see, right?
Mm-hmm.
I lied to you. That's Garchomp. This is Garchomp's shiny.
What? They just desaturated him.
It sucks! It's
Yeah,
so
what the
bad!
hell?
And you wanna know what's worse? These are the shinies for the rest of the line!
They all,
Yeah, why didn't they keep him blue?
yeah.
I like his blue and yellow. I think he's cute.
The blue and yellow, why not just go fucking purple? Go blue, go purple.
Let me
Why
see.
desaturate them?
Hang on, I'm actually kind of curious.
I don't think I've seen the shinies for some of these.
Oh yeah, you have the, Oh no, you have the lime curse! Well, he's more mint than lime. This is Mankey's shiny. He becomes a mint green.
Ooh, matcha. Matcha monkey. I like.
Minty.
Minty. They turn dino green too. Damn.
Quite a few of them turn green.
I think Dino's becoming my guy, my lad.
That kind of makes all of the sense in the world, I'm gonna be real.
I don't... Not to me, but yeah.
There's just some Pokemon that, like... that you look at them and you're like, yeah, you would like that one. And it's not even, like, a derogatory statement. It's just like, no, yeah, I get it.
It's very poor.
Like, finding out that Justin's favorite Pokemon is Quagsire.
Yeah.
Or Brooke and her love of Bug Horse. I think it's funny that Brooke insists over and over and over, no, I'm Ghost type. I'm Ghost type. Okay, then why are, like, a solid chunk of your favorites all bugs?
Yeah. So when someone says they're Ghost type like that, is that in reference to the teams that they run? Or is there, like, a quiz you gotta take? Is this, like, a Hogwarts house?
It's usually just, like, you take a look at, like, your favorite Pokemon type. So usually, like, it's whatever Pokemon you, like, most of your favorite Pokemon fall into. So, like, for example, I've joked repeatedly that, if it has to be on brand, I'm a Psychic type leader, but if it's true to form, I'm technically a Flying type gym leader, because most of my favorites are birds. Most of my favorites are at least subtyped flying.
That's probably something we should have been paying attention to while I was picking up Pokemon.
Oh, I did!
Oh, yeah?
Haha, a Dragon type leader.
Yeah, I was gonna guess. Because I remember picking out a lot of, like, the dragons. Because the dragons are cool.
They are cool. Most of your favorite legendaries were dragons. Most of your favorite Pokemon in general were dragons.
As a Skyrim player,
yeah, that's about it.
Okay, I think for my guy, I'm gonna make him... Let me look at the gym types again. I'm thinking fighting, dragon, and then... Thank you, Bulbapedia. Let me look.
This would be a really good art challenge.
Oro?
Assign people three randomized Pokemon types, and you have to create a gym leader and a team that's based on a theme that incorporates all three.
Yeah.
One of the things I said I'd like to do this year is, I'd like to do one big art collab. But organizing them is difficult.
Yeah.
I tried to organize one last year, but nobody followed up, so...
Oh.
It's kind of the recurring thing. I try and then people don't respond after, like, I've sent out the initial prompts. And usually it's like, I bother everybody for about a week and a half or so, and then they just kind of ignore me after that, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just go away then.
Which sucks. The community kind of has an issue with, like... I don't want to say following through necessarily, because it's not just that, right? It's like... I don't know.
He's a water gym leader specifically, so I could run Greninja. Could also be a dark leader realm. Yeah, but Greninja better synergizes with a water team, which is true. Also, can you imagine Realm being a dark type gym leader?
Considering how he goes when perceiving a Charizard, yes.
Well, that would make him a better water leader, wouldn't it?
Maybe.
What, out of curiosity, without looking it up, and with me giving you the hint that Charizard is a dual type Pokemon. What types do you think Charizard is?
Charizard?
Yeah.
Like, just one type? Or
It's two types.
What categories I think he would fall into? Oh, okay. Isn't he like Dragon and Fire?
You'd think, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
He is fire flying. He is not a dragon type Pokemon.
Huh.
It feels wrong.
Yeah.
It's like how it pisses me off that Lugia is not water type.
Isn't Dragonite? No, hold on.
Dragonite's dragon type, yeah.
No, but I was like, oh, isn't that a Charizard? But no, it's Dratini.
Yeah, Lugia's not water type. Groudon's not fire type.
Oh, I kind of get it. Because Charmander is more salamander. And Charmeleon is like a chameleon. And Charizard is just a general lizard.
Oh, yeah,
But the
that's
wings,
right. I
yeah.
forgot that because it's fire type, it is weak to rock, isn't it?
Yeah, it's making sense, unfortunately.
Oh, they were joking about, like, oh, we're gonna have to pull up a type chart. And I'm like, because there's all these Pokemon types. And I'm like, yeah, I still need the type chart.
Real.
I still have to look over at Brooke during, my Pokemon Go runs and go, what's good against Dark type again?
I've come to a decision about my gym leader, one of them at least.
Yeah?
The guy is going to be Dragon, Dark, and Fighting.
Ooh.
And I haven't decided for the lady yet.
College I used to live near had a Pokemon competitive battling club, and they would do quarter-long tournaments based on a theme. The first one I participated in was based on Avatar: The Last Airbender. You had to pick a nation, and that determined what types you could use. I chose Fire Nation because they got Fire, Dragon, Dark, and Electric. Plus, all nations got access to normal types because of non-benders. The second was Harry Potter-themed one, was the reason I know what house I would be in. That's kind of cool. You get to learn about weaknesses and quad weaknesses.
Yes.
So if you have, which are pretty easy to explain. I think I can explain what that is right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that, like, Pokemon is essentially like elemental rock, paper, scissors, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't have to explain that part.
Mm-hmm.
So you have...
It's like counter swapping in Overwatch.
Right. So you have, so certain types are good for other types, blah, 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 whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll use, like, fire as an example. So fire, obviously weak to water.
Yeah.
But it's also weak to rock. And it's I think fire's also weak to ground.
Mm-hmm.
I believe. Hang on, I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna double check the type chart so I don't look stupid.
No worries.
Okay. Fire is... Yeah. So fire's weak to... Where are you, big guy? There you are. Yeah. Water, rock, ground. If you have a Pokemon that has two types, so like the perfect example is Charizard, which is fire flying. Mm-hmm. Flying is weak to rock, ice, and electric.
Mm-hmm.
If you have one that overlaps, because fire is weak to rock and flying is weak to rock, it's quad weak. Because that means it takes 4 times damage because it's weak to it twice.
Yeah.
But then you have the opposite as well. You can have things that are quad resistant. So for example, fire is strong against bug, grass, ice, and steel types, and flying is good against bug, grass, and fighting types. So it's quad strong against bug and grass types.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Yeah, a pretty easy overall thing to... Charizard loves Stealth Rocks. Use them every time you see one. I'm not gonna bog you down with getting you into stat numbers. Steven would like to. I'm not gonna do that to you.
Please don't let him do that to me. Please, I'm so scared.
You can get into stat numbers if you enjoy, like, the mechanical gameplay aspect. Otherwise, don't worry about it.
Okay, cool.
Listen, I don't know how to explain to you that I've been playing since I was a child. I was a fucking infant playing Pokemon. I got Crystal...
I don't think I was alive.
I got Crystal for my birthday. When it first came out. And sometimes the boys will say the words base stat total, and I'll, like, have heart palpitations.
Yeah.
So, like, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna do that to you, because I don't get it either.
Cool, thank you. Please don't make me remember math.
There's some things we'll have to learn for, like, buffs, debuffs, etc., but, like... I'm not gonna press a gun to your temple and be like, alright, do the math on how many stacks of Swords Dance this is, where your attack stat is now, like...
Omega, count these grains of sand.
It does feel like Omega, count these grains of sand. Justin was talking shit because he's like, oh, the fucking... Everybody keeps talking about how, like, intuitive the type chart is. And I'm like, most of it is. Some of it's not.
Mm-hmm.
And then some of them, if you have the right mnemonic devices, it's not nearly as fucking confusing as people think that it is.
Mm-hmm. TP has redeemed Ask a Character a question.
Ask away.
What would my wife's team be?
Oh, fuck. I'd have to comb through the decks again. But I know that she'd mostly be fairy and grass type, I think. I know she'd have a Munna. You said fairy and grass, that's a psychic type. Yeah, it's TP knows why. And I think that'd be her ace, would be a Munna. Or a Musharna. Whimsicott makes sense. She'd probably have a Dox Bun. That's true. I don't know if she'd have a Mimikyu. I don't think she'd, like, dislike Mimikyu, but it just doesn't feel like something I would give her. Something her wife would have. Considering her wife technically is one.
Yes.
In regards to typing, okay. We were talking about how, so one of my favorites is flying type. So flying type is strong against, bug, which makes sense, because birds eat bugs. Grass type, which makes sense, birds eat seeds. And fighting type?
Mm-hmm.
And I love that every time somebody's like, why the fuck is flying weak to, is flying strong against why is fighting weak to bird? And then the response the community just comes to is, have you ever tried to punch a bird?
Yeah, okay. You got me there.
You ever tried to punch a bird?
No.
Be a little difficult.
Yeah.
I like the mnemonic device for fighting, because fighting is strong, against dark and bug.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, why is it strong against, or Justin keeps being like, why is it strong against dark? You punch the darkness? It's like, no, dumbass, you fight your fears! That's why it's strong against bugs and the dark. Idiot. It's like how psychic is strong against fighting because it's mind over matter, idiot.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
He's like, okay, then if it's fighting your fears, why isn't it strong to ghosts? And I'm like, because you can't punch a ghost! Bug is strong against dark because of Kamen Rider. True.
You got me there.
That's why low kicks is like that. I like Fairy being weak to steel type because of fairies and cold pressed iron. Fairy is strong against dragon, which I think is really funny.
Interesting.
You know, your boy, your big scary boy.
Mm-hmm.
He's weak to keys.
Oh. Why?
Because he's a dark dragon type. He's quad weak to keys.
Oh.
It's one of my favorite things in the world is like Hydreigon, this terrifying fucking monster with 3 heads, this horrifying dark dragon type. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Ow!
Yeah. I'm going through this file because I don't know what, like... There's just a file in my fucking fandoms folder called Binge, and I don't know what it is. And even looking through it, I still don't know what it is. But I found them.
Them? Them!
Them.
Okay. Line art's finally done.
Very cool. I love how you're making all this progress on your art, and I'm still in the sketching phases.
In fairness, my sketch phase took most of this morning.
Real. I'm also very distracted.
Partly by cat, partly by me!
Yeah. Also partly by the allure of food.
The siren song of lunch.
12. Yeah. Oh, it opens tomorrow. Oh. There's a place in Neo Francisco. It's a Lumbia place, and they have this, like, barbecue pork bowl. And it's just the barbecue pork and the rice. And it's, I swear to God, it's the best fucking thing in the world. Because they have the flavor of, like, the char.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fucking good. It's one of the places that I missed the most while we were in the void.
Alright, we'll start with Servine. Yes, her Servine is shiny. You can't make me. This trainer has a base team. My shit is that whenever I make Pokemon trainers, I do not think about, like, the competitive viability of their teams at all.
Yeah.
And then I'll show them to friends, and 9 times out of 10, they'll be like, that's a halfway balanced team. And I'm like, damn, yeah, cool.
Poggers. Anyways.
Fire wouldn't be great for most of it, but, like, that's fine. The grass type, the bug type, and the ice type would not do super well with that, but that's what the Volcarona is for.
Not. Something to balance it out.
Yeah. There we go. Did you show Mortis the Paradoxmon? Yes!
Which one is the Paradoxmon?
The ones that are from the past or the future.
Oh, yeah. The new ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Yeah. I did see those ones.
He did like Iron Juglius.
Iron Juglius. Which one is that one?
That's the robot Hydreigon.
Ah! Yeah. I did like that one.
He's very cool. As a Volcarona fan, I'm sitting pretty in the city. I got 2 of them.
Ooh.
I'm also... Okay. You get to listen to me go on a weird tangent.
Yay!
I fucking... I have a beef with the term pseudo-legendary.
Mm-hmm.
Because fucking everybody attributes it to like, oh, it's these dragon types with like this base stat total, blah, 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 whatever. That's stupid. That's stupid, you're stupid. I think that the term pseudo-legendary should be reserved for like Pokemon that like you think are supposed to be legendaries but aren't. Mm-hmm. Vis-a-vis Volcarona, Absol. Because there's a ton of them in Pokemon. There's a ton of Pokemon who like you meet in like such a way that like the game has you believe that they're like way more important than they are. But like they're just not.
Mm-hmm.
Like my go-to is Volcarona. You find them like sitting on a fucking throne inside an ancient ruin. And it's like a whole thing to find them. And I think that they should be called pseudo-legendaries because they're cool. Zoroark's another one.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody pointed out Zoroark, and they're right.
James, you were quick with that one. That's crazy.
I can trust anybody to be on top of it. It's James.
Yeah.
God knows I won't be. Money trauma makes it weird for me to ask people for things.
Yeah, solidarity.
That's why the other day I was like, I'm gonna put up that I was talking to Justin about like I want to do more Pokemon card unboxings because I love Pokemon cards. And I was organizing my card collection. And I was like, I want to do more. I love opening Pokemon cards. And Justin said that he'd help with like some of my expenses because I'm not doing well financially, gang. But Justin said like, I'll help you with like if we go to Barnes & Noble or whatever, I'm willing to buy your books for a little bit. And so I was talking to him about that, and he was like, I don't think Pokemon cards are on that list. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, well, you could add them to your throne. And I'm like, I could. And I was like, I feel weird promoting my throne, but like,
Yeah.
I
get that.
There's things I want for stream, but I can't afford them. Heatran's another one. Pseudo-legendary belongs to Pokemon who are legendary in my heart. I thought it only fit for her if she was like a model. I thought it only fit for at least one of her Pokemon to be shiny.
Yeah.
And I really like Shiny Superior. His fucking colors are great. He's so pretty.
Shapes and colors.
Pretty snaky boy. There we go.
I'm working on her while still thinking of him. Goo 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 goo. Oh, God. Fucking... Hey, so remember I was telling you about that show, Evil?
Mm-hmm.
The Queen of the Hour has finally arrived. Sister Andrea?
Mm-hmm.
So far she's just kind of appeared, and he's like, oh, yeah, you should, like, pray about it. And it's like, okay, yeah. It's a minor character appearance, right? She comes off as, like, very much a side character.
Mm-hmm.
And... okay. It was like a kind of like lukewarm start, right? But then like the next action that she does is like a fucking like a complete 180 0 to 100 moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
So okay, the gang is doing an exorcism on Kristen Stalker, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've been calling him, his name is Leland, but I've been calling him Kristen Stalker because like he has been, but he's basically harassing the whole crew, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Sister Andrea was like, hey, actually, how about let me sit in for this exorcism this time? Because they're exorcising Leland, but also they're with the exorcist, Father Mulberry, who is having his own like crisis of faith at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And Leland kind of latched onto that and has been very like, he's manipulating the priest, right?
Right.
And it's to the point where Father Mulberry had like an attack and had to like stop the exorcism.
Mm-hmm.
And Leland was like, he who about it. And then Sister Andrea was like, you know what? No, we're going to continue this fucking, we're going to, Luke Cage, I'm giving you this holy water. Keep going. Keep doing it. And so Luke Cage throws the holy water on Leland as like a standard exorcism procedure. And suddenly like his skin starts like burning where the water touches because he's like demonically possessed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Leland, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And so David's like, oh, what the fuck? And she's like, no, keep going, keep going. And he's like, damn, okay. So he's taken over this exorcism of Leland. And because Leland's skin is like burning, he's like running out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we think, oh my god, this is like proof that he's demonically possessed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then a couple scenes later, Sister Andrea is in the kitchen. She has the funky yellow gloves on, and she takes the holy water from the exorcism kit, and she pulls out a bottle of ammonia and pours the water back into
Holy shit!
it was ammonia, right? And I was like, oh.
Good shit. Get his ass.
Get his ass. And here's the thing, right? Leland is working with demons. He's not possessed, but he's working with demons. And he's a piece of shit. We hate Leland. Oh my god. She beats a demon with a shovel. No? Yeah, she does. Okay. So, Kristen, like a dumb idiot, plays the elevator game with her kids.
Oh my god.
And, yeah. So the kids never get to the point... They never play the game correctly. But, Kristen kind of does, and she ends up stopping the elevator between, like, the 12th and 14th floor and finds the 13th floor, like, of the hotel. Because there's no 13th button on the elevator buttons, right? And she ends up seeing a ghost from the hotel who was cut in half by the elevator, and she's kind of like it's a whole thing, it doesn't matter. But that demon, because Kristen never finishes the elevator game, that demon kind of ends up like haunting her. And oh my god, I'm like about to pull up the scene right now because it's so fucking. It's the scene where Andrea is like going through Kristen's house and she has a shovel and she's talking to Kristen's daughter and she's like, "Oh, yeah, being a nun is about like sacrifices." And meanwhile she's like beating the shit out of a demon with a shovel.
I love that
because
for her.
Sister Andrea can actually see demons, which is why she's so like antagonistic towards Leland. But no one else around her can. And it's so funny.
Oh, so they're just like, oh, she's at it again.
That's classic Sister Andrea. But no, let me pull up this scene of like her actually confronting Leland, because it's so funny when Leland like figures out that like she had used ammonia. Because he's like, "All right, hold out your hand, sister," and she's like, "All right," and she like lifts her hand, or he's like, "Show me your hands," and she's like, "All right," and she like pulls a knife from her pocket and like points it at him. She's so iconic. She's the whole reason why I even bothered with this show. She's the reason why I'm continuing to bother with the show. Because it's trippy and Kristen's just very frustrating.
Oh,
it's
I don't
not
know
a
if
watch I would recommend, but
I was gonna
please
say
watch a Sister Andrea compilation.
I don't know if some of you are aware, but the lovely one of our funny fucking indie men, one Airdorf, gave an interview recently, and he's working with somebody to make a Faith movie.
Oh. Huh.
And they promised it was gonna be weird. I like that better. I want to give him the cool texture that he has in Pokken.
I like the detail of it. It makes him look more like glassy.
In Pokken, he has like a whole fucking like a triangle texture over the glass.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a lot of rendering, and no. Funny lamp.
Funny lamp. Funny chandelier. Or
It's Wombo.
Wombo.
What, this has not heard of Wombo?
I have not. I've heard him mentioned before, and he'd like him being quoted. But
I will fix.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, let me see if I can find a fucking... Can I find a good fucking Wombo compilation? Yes! Hang on.
And it turns out
Making a YouTube video.
involves this thing called
Context.
which I definitely can't eat. Can I eat it?
You can't eat it.
I can't eat it.
Oh,
My criticism for Sleep is that Kirby doesn't commit narcoleptic manslaughter.
Mamma mia, paisanos! This is a fight the meatball I've gotten myself into!
When is this ride supposed to end anyway?
Hopefully never!
Oh, Wombu, stop killing us to death with military-grade explosives.
Get ready for a musical adventure.
Oh my god.
No, trust me. It's fine. I'm just...
Oh, looks like the circus has come to town.
I'm very wrathful, as you guys know.
Hello, I'm Johnny.
Rhombocosai dodecahedron.
Guys, watch! I'm gonna do cannonball!
And let's not forget palm trees!
And let's not forget water.
Oh, let's not forget that!
Yo, that's me.
Grill flavored crunchy munchy crunchy screens taste Brooklyn crisps.
And that's exactly what I'm here to off you. To off you? Like a One of you guys can have my eyes. I'm clearly not using them. Thank you very much. I think he's gonna be alright.
I like murder. I like to kill people for fun.
I accidentally spec ops the line to whole city block.
it's like sensory overload.
I am a literal, actual typhoon.
My voice never does what I f***ing want it to do.
Careen them back to their home planet. When I was just a baby, my mom used to tell me, son, always be a baby. Nothing but light on the horizon.
I'll take a potato chip.
I grew up in Apple, Oklahoma. I'm a fire wheel. It's like good old time ice. Howdy doody, everyone.
After moving into a small town, I got a job as a pizza.
Means.
I am Shadow Android.
Here's a bomb. Make it bigger. Give it more damage. It's a bombier bomb now. I'm throwing snowballs at you. Okay, humorous mammal. I
It's a
know you're in
bombier
here.
bomb now.
Mario's neck is named Adam. Oh my god, I wasn't prepared for that.
And how did that make you feel, little baby?
Top 10 things that Kirby puts in his mouth. Shh.
Wombu, much love to you, and I respect your opinion, but I...
Mark's man.
Womble, 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 womble.
What?
Just
Oh, blimey.
I did shoot a man.
It's just Wombu.
Jesus.
That's him. That's what he's like.
Wow. That was feral.
Yep.
Those were some vibes. That was energy.
When I tell you that he's closer friends with Avi than with me,
Yeah.
yeah.
You don't have to explain that one. I understand.
Love Wombu. We've said before, for those of you who are also unfamiliar, if you hear during stream, if you hear us do the I'm vicious, I'm vigorous, I'm furious, I'm anime tits, that's a Wombu quote. That's from our funny guy.
And he's definitely a funny guy.
I remember we showed him, PH Dipshit's, Sonic video.
Mm-hmm.
Where he talked about his least favorite Sonic characters, and we showed him that, like, that number one was Froggy. I watched Wombu laugh so hard, I thought he was unironically gonna pass out.
Oh.
Like, he was wheezing like he was gonna fucking... like he was going to lose consciousness.
Jesus.
I think Wambu's also where we got a regular frog.
You know, maybe? It was either that or... you know.
No, I mean, I think it was making fun of that, but I think it was Wambu who said it.
Ah, maybe. I remember Avi saying it, so maybe.
Yeah, I know, I remember Avi brought it to us, but I don't remember if it was Wambu who said it originally, and then Avi brought it to us.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I think it was Avi Moses. I have chosen Avami.
You've chosen a what?
Avami. The meal of choice.
Oh.
The lunch of champions.
I thought you were talking about a Pokemon.
It sounds like a Pokemon name, so I'm not gonna knock you for that.
Glaceon time.
I wasn't going to, but yeah, I think I will. I think I will get the spring rolls. Okay, why not? We will.
Hell yeah. I may go downstairs after stream and have another slice of pizza.
Hell yeah. Pizza for mi amor.
We got this local place. They're like a fancy, like, microbrewery kind of place. And so we were like, is their pizza even gonna be any good? The first time we got it, and then we were like, oh my god, this pizza's so fucking good.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because those fucking shitty hipster places are sometimes the fucking worst.
With the exposed brick wall, yeah, I get you, I get you. Okay, I have made her a little bit bigger in some places. But I think I'm happy with how this looks. I haven't even gotten to the face yet. I'm still... I'll drop this in your DMs.
I don't normally like doing soft shading, but if the Pokemon has fur or is shiny...
It's
soft.
Yeah! I had YouTube up to help. To help? Hello? I was gonna show you something. I remember. Okay.
Pizza place that's like Bibbity's and shit. Bibbity's Pizza and shit or pizza. Yeah. If it's the name of like an old Italian man, then that pizza's gonna fucking bop.
Damn it, it's the stupid interview. Okay. No, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine.
I'm gonna make her socks a little longer, I think.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give you this clip instead. This is the shovel clip.
We'll watch that after stream.
Yibs.
Boop, 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 boop.
No, this series isn't. This series is like insane though. I don't think I can recommend it because it's so frustrating, dog. It's like, you know how there's the fucking sometimes in shitty drama romances there's the miscommunication TM.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like really stupid.
Yeah.
It's kind of to that degree, but not exactly.
Oh, I hate that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hard shadow inside the ears, because it's just a skin overlap.
Nee. I love how you draw Glaceon. Glaceon?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really bad with names.
This is Glaceon.
I love how, like, soft and kind of cat-like you drew them.
Because they're... I don't know what they're supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
They've always read as cats to me.
No, yeah.
Oh, Dio did like some of the gym leaders.
I did.
Wink wonk.
Yeah. We did turn it into a smasher pass.
I discovered that... Well, I guess I didn't discover. I kind of instinctively already knew that the gay community was probably pretty big on Drayden.
Mm-hmm. And Saguaro as well.
Listen, the GILF community can get it right sometimes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, they're cats to me. Because Eevee, I think, is based on an animal that the creator of Pokemon, like, remembered wrong.
What animal?
Like, but that's what I mean. I mean, I think if I remember the story correctly, it's a Pokemon that... It's based on an animal that he thought he remembered, but, like, that doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like him mixing up, like, 3 or 4 animals in his brain, and that was just what his... what he concocted.
Yeah.
So they're kind of like... They're somewhere between foxes and cats, but I always draw them as, like, more cat than fox.
Mm-hmm.
They feel too domesticated to be foxes to me.
Yeah.
But I think that's where I'm gonna stop streaming and I'll finish the rest off stream.
Yeah.
Who's live? Who's live?
Oh, I have some suggestions.
Give me a suggestion.
If he's still... No, he's not. Okay. Crimbo Kills is streaming. There's a lovely trans creator I know of who's also streaming.
I'll raid Crimbo.
Hell yeah. Crimbo's doing art. Athena's playing like a dragon.
Good shit. Oh, fucking... I'll send you to fucking Fairbanks.
Oh, yeah. God, you know what I want to do now?
What do you want to do now?
I want to watch those stupid evolution videos again from Delightful.
Yeah!
I think I'm gonna do that.
I might make a Sonic OC tomorrow. That might be fun.
Yeah! Do it.
But for now, I'm gonna send you to Fairbanks, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye!
Bye-bye!